What's going on all you gamers, here we are back with some more Outriders, and today I'm going to show you a little technique, a kind of trick of sorts, that can really help you to stop getting knocked all over the place. So if you're getting sick of kind of being jumped on by alphas, knocked about by the elites, such as backhands from those really annoying captains, or getting sideswiped and knocked for 6 by those brood queens, then stay tuned, that's coming up next. Welcome back all you guys and girls, as always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, and of course a lot more Outriders and all the latest and greatest games on the way, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon. But for today you're here to find out how you can stop getting knocked on your back. To be perfectly honest, it's one of the most annoying things in the game when you're facing countless enemies and you kind of tend to die because there's nothing you can do about it. You're facing off against an enemy and then all of a sudden you've been sideswiped or backhanded by a captain and you're knocked onto your back, and then you die randomly by an ad or something hitting you from distance or anything while you can do nothing about it. Now first off, you will need to be able to take the actual hit. There is no invincible frame in this game, not when you're dodge rolling, not when you're doing certain things, but this still helps in abundance and especially in some builds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I kind of cope with it in certain playstyles and how I kind of don't get knocked about quite as much when I'm facing some of the tougher elites. Right, so hopefully from that bit of footage you can kind of work out exactly what was going on. It seems in most cases, rather than doing what you really want to do, which seems to be the kind of obvious thing, which is rolling away and trying to dodge out of it and things such as that, obviously if you've got a dash or something like that on your mods, it can work really well. If you haven't, what I find is pretty much just go in for your melee. Bang, straight in like that, and it kind of counters it. You are still going to take a bit of damage, but you're not going to get knocked on your back. You're not going to be unable to move, you're not going to be free to be hit by anything and everything and just absolutely wiped for no reason or for the fact that you just can't do anything about it. So if you have a build that can take that initial hit, which most times, honestly, that first one, you usually will be able to. The build that I had on here, I had completely forgot. I had put on something completely random. I've gone bottom tree rather than my usual middle. I'm not very tanky, not that survivable, but I was still managing to keep up and going straight through them. As soon as they're about to do that hit, as long as you time it right, click your analog stick in, well on Xbox anyway, or whatever your melee is for PC or PlayStation, and just time it so that you're going to be doing that at the same time. Then you'll do your move on them, and it kind of counters the fact that you're going to get knocked for 6, meaning those elites, the captains, the broodmothers, the alphas, when they do that massive pants, honestly, it's not quite as devastating. The more tanky your build is, the better for being able to use this and pull it off, but even when you're a little bit squishier, most times, if it's compared to the other one, if the other option is getting knocked on your back and being open to all those attacks afterwards, then I think it still works out most times in your favour. Right guys and girls, it may be something you completely knew already, it may be something that's kind of opened your eyes a little bit and something you're going to give a try. But as always, I hope that's helped a few of you out, and just as a side note, when you've got things on like Untamed Power, that can really help as well, because when you find yourself just autopilot and doing it, you're going to get a lot of damage and near effect anyway, meaning that you're going to knock a lot of health off. As always, guys and girls, I hope that's helped. Take care. I'll see you on the next day.